Chapter 12, Devotional Service. Although chapter 12 is the shortest chapter in the Bhagavad Gita, it contains essential wisdom which warms the heart of the hearer and the reader. Entitled Devotional Service, this chapter discusses the path of devotion, the stages one may undergo to achieve it, and the qualities of the devotee who has perfected it. God essentially means the supreme controller, but in this chapter we gain insight into the more cherished aspects of God's personality and the disposition of the devotee who's fully in love with Him. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Mayyavesha Mano Ye Mam Nityayukta Upasate Shraddhaya Parayopetas Teme Yukta Tamo Mataha. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, those who fix their minds on my personal form and are always engaged in worshipping me with great and transcendental faith are considered by me to be most perfect. The acronym for this chapter is God. G for Godhead, O for options, D for devotee's disposition. Verses 1 to 7 cover the theme of Godhead G. In response to a question by Arjuna, Krishna again picks up the discussion of impersonalism. It seems to be a recurring theme in the conversation, and one may question why. The essence of our being is to be happy, Anandamayo Abhyasat, and the essence of such happiness is experienced in loving relationships. For a relationship to exist, there must be a subject, an object, and reciprocity. But impersonal notions of oneness kill all three and therefore cheat the individual of true happiness. Krishna explains that a personal approach to God through Bhakti Yoga, devotional service, is more practical in the immediate term and more fulfilling in the long term. While those who tread the impersonal path of spirituality undoubtedly receive spiritual merit, their progress is piecemeal and a great deal more troublesome. Thus, one reason Srila Prabhupada continuously refers to Krishna as the Godhead is to remind us that God is ultimately a person who must be approached as such. Verses 8 to 12 cover the theme of options. Here Krishna demonstrates his magnanimity and understanding. Having delineated the topmost practice of Bhakti Yoga, he goes on to offer other options, recognizing that some may find it difficult to immediately embrace a devotional path. Progressive steps towards such a devotional spirit include the practice of regulated spirituality, worship through one's daily work, and the cultivation of knowledge. Verses 13 to 20 take us through devotee's disposition, or D. As one embarks on the spiritual journey, they begin to develop saintly qualities. Krishna concludes the chapter by elucidating the disposition of perfected devotees. They exhibit qualities such as tolerance, determination, satisfaction, equanimity of mind, and their purity of consciousness is clear to all. Devotees endowed with such endearing character traits conquer the heart of Krishna, who becomes bound by their spotless devotion. Such are the dealings within the transcendental realm, where even the unconquerable Supreme Controller becomes a captive of love. Yetu dharma mitamidam yathoktam paryupasate shraddhadhana matparama bhaktaste tiva priya. Those who follow this imperishable path of devotional service and who completely engage themselves with faith, making me the supreme goal, are very, very dear to me.